Hey everybody. Okay, so I came back to YouTube again. I wanted to kind of show you how I'm using my Erin Condren life planner to track my fitness progress, goals, things like that. So first thing, I haven't really changed much about my planner. I haven't done a video on this, but I did add this page protector a couple weeks ago in here. I blogged about it and just kind of showed pictures, but I didn't actually do a video or anything. It's pretty simple. I've seen other people do this, I think, with page protectors. I think people were talking about the Martha Stewart ones. I'm not sure, but this one is actually from the Snap line. It's part of Simple Stories. You can get them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and they have different ones. This one is actually 12 2x2 squares, and I just kind of filled it with some cute little quotes, some pictures, things like that. Just something that when I open up my planner, I can look at, you know, something cute and happy. I don't know, something that makes me happy, I guess. And then there's some on the other side, and I just basically trimmed it down and I stuck washi on it. I wasn't gonna do the washi, but I didn't like, you know, being able to see that right here, this opposite side of the coil clip. So I don't know, I just stuck it here, and maybe I'll change it out to match, but for now the black was fine with me. It wasn't anything crazy. I wanted a thick one anyways. So that's what I did. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So anyways, this is just kind of just showing you this. I have a lot of smart remark type things just because that's how I am. On my monthly layout, nothing's really changed. I still you know, put all my information in here. I still do my project life, listed it out here. I have this in here just so I can easily go to the week that I'm on. I had jury duty this morning. I got out, which was great. They changed it. I still list out my things to do, some phone calls to make. As you can see, my two favorite shows are in here, Power and The Strain. I'm still listing out my water intake. This I'm actually thinking about changing. I have a couple ideas that I think I want to do down here, but I live in Houston and it's always hot. I mean, it rained today, but as you can see, the temperatures are always 90 something over 75. And even in the wintertime, it's just gonna change just a tad bit. So I'm thinking this is a waste of usage down here. I wasn't using the lines, but I have a couple ideas of something else I can do down here. So I think I'm going to actually change this. But for now, this week I left it. I do still track my water right here. So I might change that as well. But that is that. I still have my dashboard. I'm putting stuff in here. The tabs, I still have my tabs back here. I have my budget, meal plan, business, fitness, Bible study, 30 days of list, and then I also have back here a brain dump section, and I listed out A through Z tabs just because it was some stuff that I wanted to kind of have like one place for, and so I just kind of washi papers and notes in here. It kind of bothers me, you know, with the stuff being washed in here, but right now this just works really good, and I file it under what it was, like accident. Somebody rear-ended me in my husband's brand new truck, and it was just very frustrating. So I'm dealing with the insurance companies, you know. We just bought our truck literally 2 months ago. I made 2 payments, and it's a 2014. It has less than 10,000 miles, and so I'm working on a diminished value claim because now I don't feel like my truck is brand new anymore. So anyways, that's not neither here nor there, but anyways, it's filed under accident. So I have a couple things in here. Passwords, like for work, I have some work, you know, some passwords that I need for work. Just, you know, some school, like anything that has to do with school for the kids, I have already in here. The 2014-2012 calendar, and then a place for some notes, because they don't send report cards home. We have to go online and look, and sometimes each year our information changes, so I want to have one place to put that so it can look up their grades and stuff. So anyways, what I wanted to show you today was what I'm doing in my fitness section. I wanted to show you something I created. Basically, I created something to track like what I'm eating and my exercises. The reason being is I started back working out. My husband, we have like a home gym in the garage, and I bought him a working out bench, you know, I don't know, a couple years ago, and he uses it. I was like, you know, I don't have anything to work out on, you know, I want something I can do cardio on, so we got a treadmill and we got an elliptical machine, and then we used to do kickboxing, so we have a big kickboxing setup out there, and then I have a bunch of free weights and mats and medicine balls, so we have like pretty much the whole setup. And I haven't been really working out or using any of it in a while, and the other day I was complaining something didn't fit me, or I don't know what it was, but I was in a bad mood, and he was like, all that workout equipment in the garage, you have no reason to be worried, you know, you have no reason to complain, you can get out there and work out, blah, blah. Well, I'm like, it's too hot, they're so boring. And so I guess to shut me up, he went and bought a TV, and then he put 2 fans out there, and for himself, he bought a Bluetooth soundbar, which we didn't even need that because the TV was fine and we have a Bluetooth thing out there, but he wanted to have the whole soundbar, whatever. He says it emphasizes the sounds. Anyways, so now I don't have an excuse, so I started back working out last week, and I do enjoy it. I was just really hot out there and it was boring, so this is kind of motivating me. So I'm back on my motivation, but I wanted to kind of track some stuff and, you know, make sure that this is actually working out for me, and see week to week if I'm seeing results, if I'm not seeing results, what I need to change, things like that. So first thing I'll show you is when I actually work out my days, I created this cute, I didn't create this, let me take that back. I may have put it on paper and made it, you know, fit size wise, but it's actually from Google, or it's actually from Microsoft, I think, like their clip art. It's just like a little funny happy face with little free weights. So I just printed these out and I run them through my little Xyron and snip them off and put them on the day that they need to go on for the days I work out. Just something silly for me to mark. So that's just how I put them on a weekly, just I guess to have for decoration, I don't know. But anyways, what I created was this single page front and back. This is 8.5 by 11, and I don't know if you've noticed, but if you fold 8.5 by 11 paper, it fits really well in your Erin Condren. I mean, it's not exactly, but it does fit. So what I did is I created something that I can put in here and keep weekly. I put some type of motivation on here. I list out the goals that I have for the week. On the inside, I have Monday through Sunday. I can list my breakfast, my lunch, my dinners, and then when I exercise. If I did a warm-up, which I always do, what type of exercise I did, and how many calories I burned. And then at the end of the week, I can do my stats. I can do the previous week's weigh-in, what I weigh in at the end of this week, my, you know, loss or gains, and then my measurements. I am doing that weekly just to have it. And then a week recap, so I can talk about, you know, what I did over the week that I think I could have done better, or something I may want to change, or an exercise I tried that I didn't like. Just, you know, any kind of notes or something that I want. So this is what the blank one looks like. And I'm actually going to share this on my blog, and you'll be able to download this. I'm a member in several different EC Facebook groups, and so keeping up with which ones I added to the files, I always forget. So if you want this, I'll put a link down below. You can visit my blog and it'll take you to a place where you can download the Word document, and then you just print it front and back. So the way I'm actually keeping up with it is here in my fitness tab, I have a page protector in here. And this one is actually held by Post-it because I'm out of the coil clips. I gave a couple away, and then I use only them for my heavy duty paper. So this side I just have a workout tracker, and since I started on the 21st, that was my week 1, and it's just, I can mark off the days that I work out. And then what I plan to do after 12 weeks is kind of just look, you know, see where I'm at. I want to compare the first week to the 12th week, things like that. So these are just things that, you know, help keep me motivated, things like that. Let me show you what last week's looks like first, because it's completed. So the first thing is I just have my motivation on here, which is just a picture of a girl running. It's like, if you're tired of starting over, stop giving up, which is my main problem. Sometimes is I'll go really good, strong for a couple months, and then I'll quit because I see results and I'm like, oh, I'm good. But the first couple days of working out anyways is so bad, and I get so frustrated with myself because I'm in pain. But I'm like, duh, I wouldn't be in pain if I would just keep up with it. So that's the reason why this was the beginning of motivation. My goals last week, exercise 5 days. I actually exercised 6 days, 30 minutes at least 3 times on the treadmill, and actually I think I did 30 minutes 4 times. And then my main problem is drinking soda, so I want to limit myself to 1 to 2 a week versus 1 a day or 2 a day or whatever I was drinking. So that was just my goal. On the other side, I actually have my stats, but I did a recap, and my recap for the week was my eating pattern sucks. I need to eat better and keep better record, and that's because I wasn't really marking down exactly what I ate. I'd put a sandwich, but I may have had a sandwich and soup, or, you know, sandwich and applesauce, and I didn't put that. So here is what it looked like for the week. My breakfasts during the week are pretty much a green smoothie. I have a blender at work, so that's just convenient for me. Lunch, I usually try to take a lunch. Sometimes I do go out. And the other issue I have is eating dinner. So eating dinner sometimes, I just don't. By the time I come home, and I get home at 3:30, I can't complain. But I'll work out, or when my husband comes home, I'll cook, and then I don't really feel like eating. And so I just don't eat. And then on the weekends, I have a problem with breakfast. I have a Revo machine, so I'll usually make like a vanilla latte and consider that my breakfast, which is bad, and I know. And so that's what I'm talking about when I did my recap. Friday was a rest day, so I just marked, you know, the time, what I did, so I can keep up with it. I have on here total calories, but I actually didn't start doing that until this week because I didn't have any way to track it. My husband was sweet enough to go and buy me one of those heart rate monitors that tracks your calories, so I started using that yesterday. So let me cover this up. The other thing that I have on here is my, I guess, measurements. So it's like neck, upper arm, chest, waist, hips, thigh, and calf. So I already put my beginning measurements on here so I can track, and then this side will be for the 12 weeks. So once I finish everything, I'll put 12 weeks on here, and then I can compare them side by side, the before and the after, basically. Let me hide this bottom part down here because it has that on there. This actually has it too. Okay, so this is a page protector, like I said, and they're actually from a place called Studio Calico. If you scrapbook, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't scrapbook, you won't know. But they are an online store that does monthly kits for scrapbooking and project life. And I was a subscriber for a long time. I just recently ended my subscription because, one, I have accumulated a lot of things and I need to use some of the stuff before I get anything else. And then two, their kits have changed a little bit. They still have some cute stuff, but some of the stuff is not as much. They're not as big as they used to be, and the price seemed like it went up. And then also the whole subscriber, 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock it gets released, and then I have to fight to get the kits. I'm just over all that. So I ended on my subscription. I may go back to another place. But anyways, so they have 4x3 squares, 4x3 at the top, 4x6, 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 and then this one is a 6x8. The one that I use at the front, Snap, they actually have different ones too, but I bought a multi-pack, so it didn't have a single one sheet in here, so that's why I use these. I already had them on hand. I had them here. Why not use them? Again, accumulated stuff. So what I do is I slide it in here and just keep it. I was gonna use a post-it and clip it in here, but then I thought that's a lot of them I'm gonna have to do, and then keeping up with them in here, and it's gonna get bulky, so I just want to be able to keep the current weeks in here. So my motivation this week is stop blaming genetics. It'll get you nowhere. You're in control of your body. Eat right and exercise. The rest will follow. And that's just, I think, good motivation. I mean, I can't blame anybody if I don't exercise and eat right. I can't hold anybody else accountable but myself. So if I don't reach my goal, it's because of myself. So my goals this week is 1 mile under 20 minutes on the treadmill, which I actually did already, but and maybe I'll try to do it at least 2 or 3 times a week. I don't know. Maybe it'll be every day. I don't know, but at least I did it. I actually did it under 19 minutes, so I was proud of myself. Work out at least an hour and burn at least 500 calories. So with that much, the heart rate monitor that he got me yesterday, I did an hour and I think 1 minute, and actually burned 510 calories. So it was really cool. My treadmill does track my calories, but it's not as accurate, and the elliptical does too, but it's not as accurate. So comparing what I did on the treadmill with what I actually had on my heart rate monitor was way off. So my heart rate monitor keeps better record. And then when I get off the cardio stuff, like the elliptical or the treadmill, and I do free weights or boxing or anything like that, I have no way of tracking what I've actually done calorie wise. So it just works out better to have the heart rate monitor. And so that's my goal. I want to make sure I do at least 500 calories, and then I want to work out all 7 days with at least 30 minutes of cardio. So as long as I do 7 days and at least I do 30 minutes of cardio, I'm fine. I definitely am going to do more than that, but at least something. And then today, or yesterday, I actually had a green smoothie, a sandwich, grilled chicken salad. We worked out on back, and I did my treadmill, and I burned 510 calories. Tuesday, so for breakfast this morning, I had muffins. I need to write all this stuff down. So I had muffins, and then for lunch, I got out of jury duty early, got dismissed. I came home and took 2 of my kids who were here to burritos, and we actually had a burrito. So that was not what I should have been eating, but who cares. And then I haven't done my exercises yet today. I'm going to do that here in a little while. So that I have it, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then on the back I've already put the beginning week stats. I haven't decided if I want to do this the beginning of the week, so at each beginning of the week I put, or if I want to do the end of the week. So I already added last week's weigh-in with this week's weigh-in and gain or loss, and then I already filled in. And then I have a place for this week's recap, which I haven't had anything, I haven't completed the week obviously, so I don't really have a recap yet to add. So that is it for this section. I wanted to show you just you know, maybe some inspirations for somebody. Maybe it gives you guys some ideas of other ways you can do things, but this is just how I do it. So again, I'm gonna post a link to my blog, and it will have a link to download this Word document, and it's 2 pages, but you know, if you print it front and back, it'll work. So if you have any questions, please leave me a comment below, or you can, you know, message me on my blog. I look forward to hearing from you if you have any issues or questions. Thanks.